in the office setting for estimating, how I use it, what I do with it, why it's a great product, especially in an office setting with my job. So one of the first things that I'll talk about application wise is reading blueprints and basically me manually going through each page of a construction document, also known as blueprints, and taking all the keynotes from each page and loading those up into ChatGPT. Sometimes I can do all of them. Sometimes I might have to cut it in half if there's a large amount of pages and a lot of scope in it. And the reason why is because I work for a general contractor, but of course you can do it if you work for a subcontractor, you can do it for every single individual scope itself. But putting it in there, letting it compile a list of all of the different keynotes, so I don't necessarily have to read through every single one per se. Does it still take some human input? Of course. If you don't grab the right stuff, then it won't shoot back out the right information. So you definitely have to make sure that you thoroughly search through the plans and grab everything. And I'd say another great use is translating things from uppercase to lowercase. So if you get a large amount of text that you want to change over from uppercase to lowercase, I don't really know anything else. I don't think you can do that on Word, and I know you can't do it on Excel or Adobe even, I don't think, but you can for ChatGPT, because you can just ask it to rewrite the same thing but lowercase and it'll do it. Another thing that I've used it for is, for instance, an asbestos report. But what are the chances that anyone watching this video knows how to read a asbestos report? In any meaningful way that will give you information that'll change or help you. And that's pretty much with every report that you could find with a construction project, or even the contract documents themselves. You can load up into there to make sure that you either haven't missed something on your part, or they're not adding something on their part that you didn't necessarily know or want added to the contract. There you go. Other uses, I haven't really used the image function where you can create images on ChatGPT. I have used it, but not necessarily for estimating. Nor have I really used the voice function that it has yet, even though it's super dope. I've used it, of course, in my personal life. But I'll go ahead and go into more of a simple thing, just writing emails, of course. You can do that for pretty much any sort of job. Nothing really specific about estimating makes the email writing process specific to us. As long as you give it the right information, or kind of push it in the right direction, then it'll give you basically what you need, or just show it the response that you got from whoever you're going to be sending that email to. And every now and then, like a spell checker, but normally that'll just be like an extra email that I'll just pull up from Outlook, or typing stuff into Google, of course. that's pretty much the gist of my use. I'm just trying to think if there's any other ways that I've used it, but I do those a lot, and because of that, and because of the efficiency of ChatGPT in comparison to trying to fill up my brain with all of this stuff and wasting time to do this or that, it is a major help versus the way that I was literally just doing things. And I'd say ChatGPT really kind of broke through, I think 2022 and 2023 is really whenever it started popping off. So yeah, pretty much since 2019 all the way up to 2023, basically, I've been doing stuff in like a caveman function almost. And knowing that AI is getting better, I'll just find more and more uses over time to hopefully include basically taking over my entire job. And that way I can kind of just tend to the AI and maybe, I don't know, work a remote position or something like that and have it do all my work for me. And I don't drink coffee, but I don't know, sit around and drink a soda, watch TV, and smoke my vape. But definitely not too far away. And where I see this going in the future on the business side of things, for me at least, is especially with this new model GPT-4o, with the voice version coming out, I'm definitely thinking about that being a sort of secretary for me, to where I don't necessarily have to pay a person. I just pay OpenAI $20 a month, and I have a secretary that is there, that's smart, that knows every bit of my business and can answer the phones, because I can't stand having to constantly be on a phone if I don't need to. You know, it's not that relevant of a situation. All right, you can like, share, and subscribe this video. It'll definitely help the channel out and kind of grow this community so that people know more and more about estimating, which the whole reason behind that is to get your salary higher than it is currently. More than likely, you are watching this video and not necessarily making over $100,000 a year. I want you to, so that you can, live a good life, do whatever you're gonna do with that money, and not have to struggle, because I have also been on the struggle side of things, and it sucks. Alright, I will catch you in the next one.